Are you a marketing agency owner, coach, or consultant that's looking to skyrocket your client acquisition this year? Then you're in the right place, because in this video, I'm going to explain what challenge funnels are and how many famous people like Tony Robbins, Krista Mashore, Matthew McConaughey, and even GoHighLevel use these challenge funnels to make big money online. Now, if you think about it, standing out in this digital landscape is both an art and a science, and it's getting harder every single year. And turning attention into cash collected isn't easy, but it's definitely possible and scalable with the right strategy. So I actually created a challenge funnel snapshot because I personally felt really overlooked despite my expertise in my marketing space. But if you're also not thrilled with your current marketing results, or you're hungry for fresh ways to both generate, nurture, and convert your leads, then this video on challenge funnels is just for you. So what exactly is a challenge funnel, right? Now, let's imagine that you're organizing a short-term virtual event that guides your potential customers towards achieving a specific goal, right? A transformation. And in that process, you're giving them valuable insights and tools to get them where they want to be, while also subtly painting your solutions and your unique methods as the best vehicle to get them there in less time, with less money, and without the pain of doing it the wrong way. So in a nutshell, that's basically what a challenge funnel is. The examples might be something like a 5-day stress-busting sprint for life coaches, right? They're not always called challenges. Or maybe it's a 3-day real estate listing igniter sprint for real estate professionals. So these are the kinds of challenges that might exist that you might go out there and make. But the people who sign up for these, right, the leads, they sign up for your challenge by providing their contact details. And you can drive these signups by using a mix of paid and organic traffic. And during the challenge, right, once you launch the challenge and it's happening, participants are going to receive a mix of emails, videos, worksheets, mini courses, and of course, live streamed event. And each piece of content should offer immense value. It should really provide the viewer with some kind of value, right? And in that process, showcase your authority, your domain expertise. And these challenge funnels are incredibly effective in getting potential clients to know, like, and trust you very quickly, because they're going to engage your target audience over 3 to 5 days. And if you're providing immense value and addressing their pain points, their objections, internal and external, and really providing this, it's an event, right? This dynamic, interactive experience that builds trust and converts prospects into loyal customers. This strategy leverages the psychology of commitment and consistency, which makes the people, the leads, the participants, more likely to complete the challenge and take further action. It's really one of, if not the best way to achieve results really quickly for yourself and for the people that actually go to your challenge, assuming it's well done. Now, later in this video, I'm going to really talk about some of the tactical stuff that world-class marketers and challenge hosts use to keep, your challenge show-up rates, your challenge engagement, retention, and really ultimately those conversions as high as possible throughout the entire event. Now, let me show you something here, because instead of just explaining what challenge funnels are and give you some generic tips and, how do I make this person convert, I want to actually walk you through on my screen a full challenge creation. When I say full, we're going to go through the high level stuff, the elements, and the best way to do this is to actually introduce you to our GoHighLevel Snapshot that our team has built. So I'm going to fill out this entire snapshot for one of our current clients using the GoHighLevel frameworks for a challenge that we've built out. And if you're looking for a shortcut to implementing and launching your own challenge funnel, our snapshot is for sure going to be the best solution. There's nothing else out there as of this recording. And as you know, the money online is actually not made from knowing how to do a challenge, but actually implementing one. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So we are inside of the HighLevel Snapshot here. And you see we've got it labeled challenge funnel. But let's jump straight in, right? Because there are some really key elements to a challenge funnel that I want to talk about. And if we get into the funnel section here, we can look at the first page. Now, this is basically a sales page or a registration page, right? And this is where the leads, the clients, this is where they land, right? So if you're driving paid traffic or, whatever method you're doing to get traffic to this webpage, this is the first thing that they're going to see. right? Now, obviously, this is just a template. It's just a blank snapshot. So you can kind of see what's going on here. But the cool part about this snapshot, I want to dive straight into that, is that we've made it really, really easy for the user to actually fill out the entire funnel. And we're using custom values here. If you don't know what that means, in GoHighLevel, you have custom values that you can use all over your funnels, your websites, even in the emails and the SMS threads, and even in the SEO data as well. So we really deck this thing out, and this is what you would see, right? Right now, it's kind of a blank page. But let's talk about how you can update this very easily. So now I'm here inside of the automations tab, and you'll see this folder. You'll actually see 3: onboarding workflow, challenge workflow, and cart close sequence. We'll get into that, but let's start with the challenge funnel updater. So the team has made this entire updater, which allows you to use a survey submission to update all the custom values inside the funnel. Very, very time effective, efficient way to create funnels at scale. As you can see, there are a ton of custom values inside of this funnel, and they all get updated from one survey, which I'm going to pull up right now. So in this tab, you can actually see the survey itself, and it's going to update the email, the primary color code, the secondary color code, all the details of the challenge down to the logo, the name, the attention getting headline, the challenge headline, sub headlines. There are just a ton of different values that you can update from one central location. So let's say you're a marketing agency like mine, and you have multiple clients that you need to launch funnels for. This is honestly the best way to customize this entire snapshot, and really any snapshot at large. So you've got the FAQs down here, day 5, day 4, day 3, day 2, day 1. And just a quick side note, you don't actually have to make it a 5-day challenge. You can actually just not use a lot of these and delete out the elements so that it can be a 2-day challenge or a 3-day challenge, or it can just be a 1-day challenge. But we actually have another snapshot, which we'll make another video on, that is just a half-day workshop. And this is going to be better for things where the ticket price isn't as high, or maybe, like many people are doing successfully, you link the 2 snapshots, meaning you might run an auto webinar 24/7 and always try to announce your challenge funnel, right? Some of the biggest in the world, I'm talking about like Eddie Malouf, Kristen Mashore, Jeremy Miner. These are all people that constantly have a challenge being announced and promoted. And in between, they do lots of content and trainings and webinars to fill up the seats into that challenge. So they'll kind of present this challenge at the end of an auto webinar. And the auto webinars are typically very similar, right? Now back here in this tab are all the custom values in one place, and you can kind of see the default values that are inside of here already. And you can see, if you go further along, there are dates for the event, which is the challenge start time, challenge subheadlines, and on and on and on. Now, what we're going to do in this video is actually fill out all of these things, or close to all of these things, for one of our new clients. And our new client is doing a short-term rental consulting business. He's a coach, and he's really helping people break into their first short-term rental, aka Airbnb. And I'm actually going to show off a little bit here on some of the cool AI automations that we have, so that somebody could really quickly change out all of these custom values using some scripting that I'm going to do for ChatGPT, some prompting. And I'm also going to go ahead and demo how that survey works. So what I'm going to do is open up a tool here. And this tool is called Harpa AI. Very cool tool, probably the best kept secret on the internet, honestly, because I'm able to access different GPT models, and they're page aware, meaning they live inside of the browser. And I'm going to actually use Claude Opus AI for this one. GPT 4.0 would be great. I'm going to toggle this button that says page aware. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use voice access, which is basically the way to use Windows to do voice to text. And I'm actually going to dictate exactly what I want this little AI to do. And we're going to get there here shortly. Just pay attention. Hey, I need your help. I am actually trying to replace the table on this page with custom values that make sense for my niche, my audience, and my offer, period. It's your job to make some strong assumptions about the pain points, external beliefs, internal beliefs, and everything else on this page to match what my offer is and the challenge that I'm promoting, period. The challenge is basically a 5-day event where our offer, which is to help people break into the $64 billion Airbnb market, is going to be the main point of reference. And that's going to be the big subject, period. The challenge is going to be called the 5-day Airbnb Igniter Sprint, period. We're basically helping brand new Airbnb investors buy their first short-term rental, and we're going to help them do that profitably, period. Some unique features and items and details that you can include when you're seamlessly changing out the custom values is, number one, our host name is Sean Ryder, period. The date of the event is actually going to be on July 4th, 2024, and that's the first day of the event, period. Additionally, some core elements of the offer are that people need to be able to have the right mindset, and this is really for day one, and we're going to call this the STR blueprint. And the unique methodology and signature solution that Sean Ryder has is that he helps people buy their first cash cow SDR in 90 days or less, period. Then another thing that I should mention here is that we also help people create a profitable property matrix that suits their lifestyle and gives them some more freedom and enjoyment to satisfy their entrepreneurial endeavors, which is why they probably want to get into SDR investing in the first place, period. But you also really want to think deeply on this audience, which is typically busy professionals looking to break into their first short-term rental, and think about all the challenges, pain points, breakthroughs, and different descriptions for each day as well, period. Oh, also, on day 5, we talk about automating the STR, and we also talk on day 4 about how guest-ready systems are the key to profitable acquisitions. And we talk about how you can get the right team, which includes handymen and also cleaners. And then on day 3, we're probably going to talk more along the lines of interior design and getting the right kind of reviews and really creating a magnetic STR brand instead of doing what most people do, which is just following the crowd, making rookie mistakes, and finding out the hard way that Airbnb is really not like typical real estate investing. It's really kind of the hospitality business, period. So remember, you need to make as many assumptions and try to fill out as many of the custom values as possible. And there's already some filler stuff in there, but don't change anything else. And go ahead and make sure that your output is a full table so that I can copy and paste it into a spreadsheet. So that was a lot of words, folks, but I didn't have to type it all out. I kind of have been working on this offer, so I know it pretty well. And obviously I've been doing marketing for some time. So what this is going to let us do is actually just honestly fill out all the event details, almost all of them. It might miss some stuff. Obviously it doesn't have the images and stuff to work with, but even then I could actually just ask it to create some DALL-E 3 prompts so that we can quickly just fill this funnel out. And I think I have some pictures of Sean as well. So let's see what all it's coming out with. And it doesn't seem that it formatted it in a perfect table style context, but that's all right. We can just run it through another prompt or two. And right now the time is 3:51, about to be 3:52. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video. And I'm going to come back once I fill out this entire challenge so that you can actually see all the different elements being fully filled out. Okay, so as you can see here, we actually have our final output from Harpa. It's 4:11 p.m. now, so it took about 20 minutes. I wanted to actually fill this all the way out because this is actually going to be a real challenge. The date is still up for grabs. We still got to figure out the VIP Zoom link and the link and all that fun stuff. But from here, I'm going to go ahead and just fill out the survey. So it might be a little small on this screen.
I'm going to kind of dual screen it here. That way I can quickly show you guys how this entire thing works. And I was grabbing some images from another snapshot, but we'll get back into our challenge funnel here. And simply put, this is why it's such a beautiful automated snapshot, right? Like, I just need to go into sites, and I'm going to go ahead and get into the survey builder section. And I'm actually going to go ahead and tap that real fast. And I'm going to hit integrate. So integrate is going to give me the link. That way I can open this up. And from here, I literally just need to match these custom values in my spreadsheet here with the appropriate rows. It's a lot faster than updating the custom values from scratch right now. HighLevel hasn't come up with that update. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the email, and that would be sean@mail.activestr.com, and primary color code. And I'll probably do a time lapse here to save you guys some time. All right, so we got all that done, and now I've just completed the survey. It's 4:25 now, so let's see what happens on the back end here. And as you can see, after using HARPA AI, I managed to fully finish out those custom values, and voila, folks. Now, obviously, I got to hire someone or just do it myself. I'll probably hire someone. I'm not the best funnel designer. Not that you really need the fanciest funnel, but this is what happens. All these custom values, that's custom value, that's custom value, that's a custom value right there, all filled out using HARPA AI. And I actually spoke with my growth partner, and we're going to go ahead and do this challenge from July 18th until, he goes to Disney World on Monday. We're going to run that from July 18th. That's a Thursday. I was burping. Ate another sandwich and some beer. Drank the beer, didn't eat it. But he's going to be gone after that, so we're going to run that Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's going to be a 3-day challenge instead of a 5-day. But this Airbnb offer, it's going to be great. Now, obviously, I got to manually touch some different things up, but you can see it's done pretty well. I even used some AI to fill out these pictures, which I'll get done professionally on Fiverr. And day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, we framed it as a 5-day challenge. I'll have to manually go back and edit it. Probably have to change out that font because it's disgusting. If you buy the snapshot, I apologize. No, it doesn't look great. Got to add an image. I think that's one of those few custom values that I missed out on. However, you can see we've got a whole funnel built out. We still got to make the products and such, but you can see this pop up for the VIP where we're going to be able to liquidate at least 25% of our ad spend ideally. Now, keep in mind, this is not a cheap funnel to run, and challenges definitely work better, just being honest here. If you have a good brand already, a lot of recognition in your space, or a lot of organic traffic, right? And you can definitely use kind of like paid shout outs and different methodology to kind of circumvent that. But nonetheless, this is something we ideally will spend $20,000 to $40,000 promoting. And in that process, we'll get a lot of people in our free community. We'll get a lot of people buying the order bump, sure. But ultimately, if we come back here, you can see this is a full funnel. So you have your sales page, and if people buy that VIP upgrade, which can look like something, we've got like a course bundle, we've got, checklists and an ebook and things we've put a lot of time into and really quality work there. But, ultimately, once you go into this funnel, you'll see that there is this VIP upgrade section, right? So when people upgrade, they can buy that product, they can buy that upgrade, and really I should come back here. This pop-up, this exit pop, we want to get this event into people's calendar. We really want to get them into the community so we can continue to try to keep our show-up rates high for all of the challenge dates, but also just build a relationship with that audience, right? With some good quality, value-based content. And here on the confirmation page, right? And there's really two different confirmations, because there's people that buy they don't buy rather the regular general admission. So we just want to segment those. And we have two different confirmation pages where there's two different videos our partner will have to record, but they're short and sweet. Now, this program page, if you're wondering, this is kind of where we pitch, right? When we pitch at the end of the challenge, there's different ways to do this, but essentially we'll have another video there. But inside of the program, and this hasn't been custom valued out just yet, easy enough to fix that really quick. We already have the custom values and everything, but it's a coaching, course curriculum, community, and then 3 bonuses. Me personally, I don't feel like you should really be driving conversions with just the bonuses. It should just be undeniable at that point that this is a good program, a great program to jump into if they want the result better, faster, with less, time wasted and all that. So once that order page is done, and we'll put custom pixels on all of these, custom tracking on all of this stuff, we're definitely trying to book a call. So once they purchase, application received, they're going to book their onboarding session. Now, something that I'll probably do differently is, rather than having that onboarding session, that schedule a call session, we might still have it. It really depends how we design it at the end of the day. We'll probably just start the program or at the onboarding right at the end. It's a good way to get people to have that sense of urgency to go ahead and join up. But let's say the challenge ends, right? And you have people that didn't show up, or showed up to all of it, that just weren't qualified. They couldn't put the security deposit in on that program offer page. Well, we still want a cart close sequence, right? And if you're not familiar with this term, basically after your event, and people do this a little bit differently, but effectively anybody who did not purchase after registering, we do want to follow up with them. We have our emails, our SMSs, and all of those things kind of lined up right there. So needs a couple updates overall, but if you're watching this after May 30th, our team should have that completely filled out. That's May 30th, 2024. And ultimately, this is the challenge funnel snapshot. Just a really, really beautiful snapshot that's been planned out meticulously. And again, I don't think challenge funnels are necessarily for everyone. However, if you are looking to run a challenge like this, we do growth partnerships here at my agency. It's $25,000 price of entry. You still have to have a proven offer. You still have to do the work. However, feel free to schedule a call in below. Or if you're just looking to purchase this snapshot, maybe you're a marketing agency owner, you'd like to do this yourself, feel free to check out the link in the comments below. And we probably have an affiliate link to HighLevel as well, where we do coach people on getting started with their very own. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.